Hey everyone, buckle up! It's time for another wild ride on World Stories, the only channel brave enough or perhaps foolish enough to tackle the biggest, strangest stories on this crazy planet. Today we're diving headfirst into the murky, often hilarious world of Nostradamus. Get ready for cryptic quatrains, historical head-scratchers, and enough speculation to fuel 1,000 conspiracy theory subreddits. Because if there's one thing the internet loves more than cat videos, it's a good doomsday prophecy.
Hello, I am Hamou from the World Stories channel.
Now I know what you're thinking. Nostradamus, the legendary seer whose cryptic quatrains have baffled scholars and enthusiasts for centuries? That guy's been dead for centuries. His enigmatic verses have been the subject of countless debates and interpretations. How are we supposed to get the inside scoop on his predictions? How can we possibly decode the mysteries left behind by someone who lived in the 16th century? Well, worry not, dear viewers, because World Stories has a secret weapon, Hamou, our resident expert on all things Nostradamus. Hamou is not just any scholar, he is a dedicated historian and a passionate researcher. Hamou here has dedicated his life to unraveling the mysteries of Nostradamus's writings. He has spent countless hours poring over ancient texts, deciphering the hidden meanings behind every word. He's practically memorized every cryptic quatrain, every vague verse. His knowledge is so extensive that he can recite entire passages from memory, and he understands the historical context in which they were written. He can spot a hidden prophecy in a plate of spaghetti. Yes, you heard that right. Hamou's analytical skills are so sharp that he can find patterns and predictions in the most unexpected places. He's like the Sherlock Holmes of 16th century French apothecaries turned seers. With his keen eye for detail and his relentless pursuit of knowledge, Hamou brings a fresh perspective to the age-old prophecies of Nostradamus. But Hamou's expertise doesn't stop at just reading and interpreting texts. He also shares his insights with others, teaching classes and giving lectures on the fascinating world of Nostradamus. His passion for the subject is infectious, inspiring a new generation of scholars and enthusiasts. Whether he's debating with fellow experts or engaging with curious minds, Hamou's dedication to uncovering the truth behind Nostradamus's prophecies is unwavering. He brings a unique blend of historical knowledge, analytical prowess, and a touch of humor to his work. So the next time you hear about a Nostradamus prediction, remember that we have our very own modern-day prophet of punditry. With Hamou on our side, the mysteries of the past are just a little bit clearer. Stay tuned, dear viewers, as we continue to explore the enigmatic world of Nostradamus with our brilliant guide, Hamou. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking the truth. Now, for those of you who haven't spent their Friday nights cracking open centuries-old poetry, we've all been there, here's a quick Nostradamus 101. This dude was basically the original master of hype. He wrote in this super vague, open-to-interpretation style that could mean anything. Seriously, his prophecies are like those "which Hogwarts house are you" quizzes. You could make them fit any outcome you want. But hey, that's half the fun, right? So what's got Nostradamus's metaphorical beard in a twist about 2024? Well, according to Hamou's expert analysis, read caffeine-fueled all-nighter with a dusty copy of Les Prophecies, this year is shaping up to be a real doozy. Think of it as a Nostradamus greatest hits album, only instead of catchy tunes we might be getting plagues, political upheaval, and possibly a robot uprising. You know, just your average Tuesday. Prediction 1. The Great Celestial Dust-Up. First up on Nostradamus's 2024 playlist is a real banger. A massive asteroid is headed straight for Earth. Okay, so maybe banger isn't quite the right word. Existential threat might be more accurate. But hey, look on the bright side. At least we'll go out with a bang, right? Just imagine the headlines. Asteroid the size of Texas to make unscheduled visit. Humanity's last-minute to-do list. Surprisingly short, the possibilities are endless. Prediction 2. Rise of the machines to make toast. Nostradamus, the famed seer of the 16th century, made many predictions that have intrigued and puzzled us for centuries. Among his cryptic quatrains, there's one that stands out for its sheer oddity. Next up, we've got the classic robot uprising. The idea of robots rising against their human creators has been a staple of science fiction for decades. From Isaac Asimov's I, Robot to the dystopian futures depicted in countless movies, The concept of artificial intelligence turning on humanity is both fascinating and terrifying. You know the drill. Artificial intelligence becomes self-aware, decides humanity is the worst, and bam, chaos ensues. The machines, with their superior intellect and strength, quickly overpower their human creators. It's a scenario that has been explored in countless books, movies, and TV shows. We're living in a real-life Terminator movie. The idea of a future where machines patrol the streets enforcing their own brand of order is both thrilling and chilling. The imagery of a world dominated by robots with humans reduced to mere spectators is a powerful one. But here's the twist. According to Nostradamus, or at least Hamou's interpretation of a particularly smudged inkblot, these robots aren't going to be laser-wielding killing machines. Instead, they might be something far more mundane, yet equally surprising. Nope, they're going to be toasters. Yes, you heard that right, toasters. These humble kitchen appliances, which we rely on every morning to make our breakfast, could be the harbingers of a new era of machine dominance. That's right. Sentient toasters hell-bent on world domination. Prepare for the breadening. Imagine a world where your toaster has a mind of its own, plotting and scheming while you sleep. It sounds absurd, but in a world where technology is advancing at an unprecedented rate, who knows what the future holds? So next time you make toast, remember, your toaster might just be biding its time, waiting for the perfect moment to rise up and claim its place in the annals of history. Politicians finally tell the truth. Oops. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next prediction is a real doozy. Nostradamus apparently foresaw a time when politicians would, wait for it, tell the truth. I know, right? Mind blown. The man clearly had a wild imagination. Imagine a world where politicians were honest about their intentions, their campaign promises, their questionable expense reports. It's enough to make your head spin. But wait, there's more. Like, way more. And those are just the tip of the iceberg, folks. We've got alien invasions, economic collapse, a resurgence in the popularity of bell-bottoms. You name it, Nostradamus probably mumbled something about it in a fever dream once. But hey, that's the beauty of Nostradamus, isn't it? He's like the gift that keeps on giving, even if that gift is a healthy dose of existential dread. Why Nostradamus still matters, sort of. Now you might be thinking, okay, but this is all a bit far-fetched, isn't it? Nostradamus, the 16th century French astrologer, physician, and reputed seer, has been a subject of fascination and skepticism for centuries. His cryptic quatrains have been interpreted, reinterpreted, and sometimes stretched to fit various historical events. Why are we even talking about this? And you know what? You're not wrong. It's easy to dismiss Nostradamus as a relic of a superstitious past, a figure whose predictions are more often than not vague and open to interpretation. But there's more to the story. Nostradamus wasn't exactly known for his accuracy. Many of his so-called predictions are so ambiguous that they can be twisted to fit almost any event. Yet, despite this, his name continues to pop up whenever there's a major world event or crisis. Why? Because humans have an innate desire to find patterns and make sense of chaos. But here's the thing. Whether his predictions come true or not, Nostradamus offers us something valuable, a chance to laugh at the absurdity of it all. In a world filled with uncertainties, sometimes it's comforting to look at the wild and wacky predictions and just have a good laugh. It's a reminder that not everything needs to be taken so seriously. Because sometimes the best way to deal with the uncertainty of the future is to just embrace the weirdness. Nostradamus, with his enigmatic verses and mysterious persona, gives us a way to do just that. He allows us to explore the boundaries of our imagination, to ponder the what-ifs, and to engage in a bit of harmless speculation. So, while his predictions may not hold much water, the conversations and the laughter they spark are undeniably valuable. In the end, Nostradamus matters not because he was right, but because he reminds us to find joy and humor in the unpredictable journey of life. Join the World Stories revolution. So there you have it, folks. Nostradamus' shocking predictions for 2024, brought to you by the fine folks at World Stories, where the truth is out there, and it's probably wearing a tinfoil hat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next mind-blowing adventure. And be sure to share this video with your friends, especially the ones who still think the Earth is flat. Until next time, stay curious. And remember, whether the world ends in fire, flood, or a sentient toaster uprising, at least we'll have each other, and hopefully a good supply of snacks. Until next time, stay curious.